Hello, I'm Kyle Hilliard. Brian Shea is here with me.
Hey, everyone.
And Brian, I am so freaking jealous because you got to play a bunch of Super Mario Odyssey, and you just are just throwing it in my face, and it's really unfair, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got to play a couple hours across 3 different kingdoms. So this is Luncheon Kingdom.
With the Brutals, which are like
the Brutals are the wedding planners of Bowser's wedding. Bowser has kidnapped Princess Peach, and they are he's planning to get married to Princess Peach. Mm-hmm. So you are working with Cappy to stop him. And right now I've captured a Goomba, and you see you can stack them on top of each other.
Cute.
Yeah, it is pretty cute, isn't it? And you can tell which one you are because you have a mustache and a hat.
That helps you. You can collect things. Because like the Goomba can't jump very high, right?
No. So you can see what I'm doing here is there's a female Goomba over there on the left. And using this corn on the cob, I'm going to cross this boiling stew and then meet with this love-struck Goomba.
Oh. She's wearing Pauline's hat, I think, right?
It looks like it, yeah. But she is going to give me a power moon. And yeah, that's just one of the things you can do. So there's all these different ways you can get. So she's afraid of Mario because, I mean, why wouldn't you be if you were a Goomba?
Yeah, and you're wearing like a captain's hat or something there.
Yeah, so this is just one of like the kind of mini games you can participate in. I was really wanting. So when I was going through, like one of the things you can do with the coins in this game is you can buy outfits. And in this part of the game, they had boxer shorts for sale, and I really wanted these boxer shorts, but they were 1,000 coins. So I was really wanting to accumulate as many coins as possible. I did not get the boxer shorts, unfortunately, so we won't see that. But you can see why I'm trying so hard to get the top prize here. And I did it.
That was pretty smart to go to the side like that to get a whole bunch of coins.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a bunch of coins. I was hoping to get the boxer shorts, but I ran out of time before I could. So I'm doing like some side stuff here. Like, so he wants some stuff for his stew. So I think this might be a little callback to Mario 2.
Picked up a turnip.
Yeah, so you walk it over to him, throw it in the old stew pot.
Have a turnip.
And he says, boy, I really liked that. And he gave me a power moon.
That was very sweet of him.
So now I'm kind of like this Chef Hammer Bro guy. And you can take the Joy-Cons and wiggle them back and forth like that you see on the screen and kind of dual wield frying pans and throw them at your brethren.
And you were using the motion controls.
Yeah, in that instance, I'm using the motion controls. So there was a bunch of cheese that you could chisel away at and reveal a switch, and then you could throw that and open up a thing to get a power moon. Mm-hmm. So to get here, actually, was one of the weirder things that I've seen in this game. Is I had to take control of that slab of meat over there, wiggle to make it look enticing, and put it in a thing of salt, and it made this giant bird come pick me up and throw it into the pot. And that let me come up and get this bundle of power moons. But that was one of probably the weirdest things I saw in my time with Super Mario Odyssey. I wish we could show that, but I think that's considered an off-limits cutscene.
For you to say the weirdest thing, I mean, that's a pretty high bar when we started this video with you as a frog.
Yeah, it's just a ton of weird stuff. So I love controlling this guy. This is Seaside Kingdom, by the way.
Okay. You looked at 3 worlds or
3?
3. Okay, so this is the 3rd new world that you
Yeah, so this is Seaside Kingdom, and so you control this guy. You can jet forward, you can jet upward, and then when you're up in the air, you can also jet forward. But if you use it too much, you run out of water, and you'll see it in a second here. So now I'm just a squid, so I'm not super good out of water. So I need to return, and once I do, my little sphere of water will surround me again.
It looks like it's pretty generous with the fuel, so to speak.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, so you can fly up there, and in this area, I was tasked with getting 4 power moons, and that will allow me to face the boss character in this world. So there's also secret areas, lots of exploration in this game.
Okay, so that's the currency of this level.
So there's 2 currencies in Super Mario Odyssey. One is regular coins, like you see right there.
For boxer shorts.
Yeah, you can buy. So you buy outfits with both of them, but one is specific to that world. So like those purple coins, no matter what shape they take across the worlds, those are specific to that one world. Whereas the coins carry over from world to world, and you use those 2 currencies in 2 different shops each world. So one shop only accepts the purple currency, while the other shop in each world will accept the gold coins.
And are they usually in the same house, so to speak?
Yeah, they're like right next to each other.
Okay, cool.
So now I'm going underwater, which normally I absolutely hate water levels in Mario games and really any platform.
Games, yeah.
But I love the way you can capture a Cheep Cheep and explore. Like, not only can he breathe underwater, but he swims. He has a lot more control when he's underwater, which is
kind of
great.
like riding a shell in Galaxy, sort of.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
So I'm going to get hit by an eel here in just a second because he comes out of nowhere.
You promise?
I promise. But that thing really threw back to like Mario 64. If you remember that one level.
How could I forget?
But a lot of this game really reminds me of Mario 64, like the way it's laid out, where like there's multiple moons instead of stars to collect, and you can just do them in any order for the most part.
And you don't get kicked out when you collect a moon,
Correct.
right?
That's one thing
really
I
nice.
really like the way they expanded on it. Is like,
oh, hello.
is if you do complete one of the missions, it doesn't throw you out like it did in Mario 64. You actually just you can just jump right back in and complete the next
Yeah,
objective.
just keep finding more moons and stuff. Oh, look, and there's that. That's like another 60. Is that the shop there to the left? The dinosaur with the hats on his head?
Yeah, so that's what's it called?
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but that looks like a kind of familiar, kind of Yoshi-esque character.
Yeah, so here, this cool thing you can do also, it like attaches a rocket to the back of your head.
Oh, weird.
And it lets you run across water. So I didn't do it there, but there I am, right there. You can kind of sprint across the surface of the water for a little bit.
Shea, I'm into it.
Yeah, everything I did was just super fun. Like, it kind of gets back to that core concept of Mario 64 and how everything was just fun to do. Like, controlling Mario was really fun, and that's what made that game so great, was just like at such a core level, it was just a blast to play, even doing basic things. So here is something cool. Like, there's lava all over this lake or pond, so control this guy and just kind of clear it out.
Make it safe. I
Yeah,
guess, right?
and then,
okay.
Now that I have an area to fill up, I can do that.
Oh, lovely. Oh, man, you really do want to fill every inch of that.
Yeah. So I cleared it out, and there's a power moon down there.
Beautiful.
And hot springs are so nice and warm. But yeah, so there's 100 of these seashells scattered throughout, and I think that every level is going to have 100 of the currency that's specific to that kingdom.
Do you know how many moons will be in each level, or is that still up in the air?
I don't know how many moons. I mean, we've seen that it could be upwards of 50. I think they showed that in the Nintendo Direct. But I haven't gotten like a number.
Yeah, I wonder if it might even be different per level. Like
it
maybe
could be.
Some will have more than others.
But I mean, every time I played, like you find more and more stuff. So the whole objective of this area, as far as I saw, was that there's this giant octopus creature slurping up the sparkle water. So as I was going through collecting those power moons in this kingdom, you kept opening up these fountains that you see right there to my left, and it would hit the cork that was plugging. It would hit him in the head, and eventually it knocked him off. And now I have to fight him. So this guy was actually my favorite guy this is my favorite sequence in my time with Mario Odyssey, because it was fun to just kind of chase after him as the battle escalates. But yeah, we can't really show too much of this battle, but it gets more and more exciting as it goes. He keeps doing more new moves, and it wouldn't really be a true Mario game without some over-the-top boss battles.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for showing me this, Ryan, and making me very jealous. I appreciate that. Pulling me down here to just make me wish I was you.
I just really wanted to rub this in your face.
Yeah, well, you did it, so I hope you're proud of yourself. But yeah, Mario Odyssey is coming out pretty soon, and we're excited for it, right?
Yeah, October 27th.